All right, so we're down here in the basement. Want to show you some things that we've done regarding our fireplaces. So in our basement, we're going to have a wood burning stove. Upstairs is going to be a fireplace that is capable of being a wood burning stove, but we're just going ahead and putting in gas logs right now. Reason being, my wife wants the convenience of turning a switch on and having a fire upstairs, but down in the basement, we'll be able to, it'll be set up to burn wood. So if we ever want to convert our upstairs fireplace to wood burning, we have that option. It'll be fully functional. The flues will be in, all that good stuff. One thing that we wanted that we ended up not doing in this house is we really would have loved to have had a masonry fireplace, a full-blown from the basement all the way out through the roof masonry fireplace. But when we started getting quotes on that, it was astronomical. I mean, it was $60,000, $70,000 just for a fireplace. So we're just going to frame it out of wood, and I'll flip you around and show you that in a second, what we've got in the basement. So it'll be framed out of wood, but there will be a insert and then flue, like a metal double wall or whatever flue that goes up through the floor trusses, out through the roof. And it's going to be less than half of what our masonry fireplace would have cost us. So for us, it just wasn't worth, an extra $30,000, $40,000 was not worth it to us just to have that masonry fireplace. But let me flip you around, show you what we got in the basement for our fireplace. So there it is in all its glory, the fireplace in the basement. We have a 12-inch step up there for a hearth. So we'll have a hearth that comes out about 16 inches that you can sit on or put stuff on or whatever. And it just frames up like regular walls. You got to make sure you have the details correct for your rough openings and things like that. And the depth is important. They'll give you all that detail from the fireplace supplier. So that's going to be it. The flue, get inside of it. So the fireplace will sit here on this deck, and the flue will just go straight up through the floor trusses and up through. So the fireplace upstairs actually sits in this exact same spot. So the flue will go directly up through and actually go into the other fireplace and up through the roof decking and out the roof. So just a little bit about the fireplaces. Much cheaper option. Still super safe. This will be veneered in a rock. So whenever you look at it, it really won't be able to tell much difference. That is 8 feet wide. And I think we're 28 inches deep. That's what it called for. And then it's 9 feet tall because that's how tall our ceilings are. And let me take you upstairs and show you our fireplace upstairs. So we're upstairs in the living room. And there's the fireplace upstairs. At the peak, we're about 13 feet ceiling height. It's the same situation, 8 feet across, 28 inches deep, frame out for your insert, and the flue. So the flue from downstairs, since our fireplace on the main level will be sitting here, the flue from downstairs will either come up here or it'll come up over here, and it'll just be inside this wall. Go all the way up, and then it'll kind of 45 over, and then they'll both go up through the roof there, and we'll have a chimney out on top of the roof. And again, this will be all covered in fake rock, and it'll look very, very much like a masonry fireplace when it's done. You can kind of see the full gamut. All right, so it is a Friday, October 28th, and we are back working on some fireplace stuff. They were here on Monday this week, and we ran into a few issues. I'll kind of show you what was going on. So you'll notice our chimney flue goes straight up, and then my framers, our roof trusses are 24 inches on center, meaning there's 24 inches, 24 inches, 24 inches, blah, blah, blah. So if my framers would have started here, measured 24 inches over, put a roof truss 24 inches, blah, 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 we would have been fine. The issue is they started off this wall 24 inches and kept coming, putting all the roof trusses in, and the last one hit right in the middle of the chimney, and I didn't catch it until the fireplace people were here. And so what we had to do, they had to have 17 inches of clearance. This pipe right here requires 17 inches to go through to have your proper spacings off combustible materials and all that good stuff. So as you can see here, this is what was originally framed, but we had to come out another 6 inches or so there, basically frame up another wall. And then you can kind of see on the inside, there's the original wall, and we have cut that wall out right there so that pipe can go up through there. And this is where our fireplace from the basement, the flue will come up, it'll jog over, and then it'll go up. And we've done the same thing. This section here, we cut that out so that flue can go up and out the roof. Also, I didn't know this until the chimney folks were here. You have to put this OSB board in your chimney for the flue to penetrate through, and that's called a spark suppressant, I believe is what he called it, which is really dumb to me because that OSB will burn just like anything else, but I don't know, I don't get it. But so we had to throw that in. And then also the chimney up on the roof deck was sitting, this floor truss was right in the middle of the chimney up on the roof. So we had to go up on the roof, pop it off, move it over to where it's centered in this bay here between the roof trusses so they can go up straight into the chimney or chase, whatever you want to call it, up on the roof so the pipe can get out, so the flue can get out. So a few issues with the chimney, but all is fixed and hopefully should be finished up today.